Hi everyone, this is Ilse, also known as the Water Whispers, and today I would like to share something which means a lot to me and which is very important to me and which was very exciting, which I now today would like to share with you. And that is this ASMR book that I've been working on for months with my colleague and co-writer Julie Young, although she did most of the writing in my opinion. But yeah, this book is going to come out on the 5th of May. So if you're interested in the book, you would like to know more, please follow the links in the description box down below. So with that being said, let me show you what's on the front, and I would like to read something to you on the back as well. And after that, I would like to go through all the chapters so that you have an idea of what you can find in this book. Okay, so it's been published by the Idiot's Guides, as easy as it gets. They made this possible. They published a book, which is really awesome. And of course, you have the ASMR right here. And then we chose this cover photo of the actual book itself, and that was the first choice of Julie Young, which was really nice. There were a few pictures that we were able to choose from. And then on the front it says, "Overcome insomnia and stress with ASMR. Discover your unique ASMR triggers." And the last one, "Give back by creating and sharing your own ASMR videos." Julie Young and Ilse Blonsert, The Water Whispers. And on the back has "Get to know this fascinating phenomenon" here in the corner, with the same picture as the front of the book. So let me read it to you, so that you know what it's about. ASMR, Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, starts with a tingly feeling in your head and results in a feeling of deep calm and relaxation. What triggers ASMR isn't the same for everyone, but mostly it's caused by sounds and experiences you most likely encounter every day. It's an intriguing topic, and more and more people are being drawn to it. In this helpful guide, you get an easy to understand explanation of what ASMR is, how it works, and its benefits, an exploration of various ASMR triggers and tips on finding what works for you, guidance on using ASMR for safe and natural relief of insomnia, a look at popular ASMR videos online plus pointers on creating your own, tips and advice from ASMR artists around the world. And then it has a bonus and a biography, a short biography of Julie Young and me, who actually wrote the book. So yeah, with that being said, I would really like to tell you guys the story of how Julie and I got to meet, because I'm super happy that I got to meet Julie, and it was funny in which time frame it happened. So let me tell you from the start what happened. 3 weeks in February 2013 or 14. In February 2014, I decided to visit the Netherlands for 3 weeks because I'm from the Netherlands and I currently live in Canada with my fiance. So I decided to go to the Netherlands for 3 weeks, and I was even asking my fiance, like, do you think I should bring my good webcam? Just in case if like someone would call me for an interview. And I was like, I don't know, I changed my mind later down the road and I was like, nothing is going to happen. So I went to the Netherlands in February 2014, and my YouTube channel at that time was discovered by different media sources, which I don't know, basically, basically made me able to break through like on a worldwide scale with my ASMR videos. And during that time frame, I also got an email from a writer which was called Julie Young, and she approached me in a way that she was scared that I would think that she was a crazy person and that she wouldn't be real. So when I actually read her email, she was very kind and very polite, and she wanted to make sure that I knew it wasn't fake, a fake proposal to write an ASMR book with her. And I was so overwhelmed, but at the same time so happy. And she also said that she wanted to continue working with me after the media craziness was like over, like was finished. So that's what we did. I called her somewhere in the few days after that when she sent me the email, and it was a very long and very friendly and amazing conversation. I felt an immediate connection with her, also because she experiences ASMR herself and she knows quite a bit about it. And also, she told me that she actually knew a publisher that might want to do something with the book, but after the people saw it on the media in a big media outlet, they decided to go along with it. So she contacted me, and a few months after all the media craziness and the 3 weeks that I spent in the Netherlands, I came back to Canada and we started to work on the book together. So we were brainstorming about ideas, having long phone calls of like 3 hours, talking about different things that we could put in the book, different chapters, different subcategories, basically everything that is connected to ASMR we were trying to brainstorm about. And that was a very exciting time. And once that happened, after that, the writing part started. So based on the information I gave to Julie and the research that she did and the other communications that she had with a lot of other ASMR artists from this wonderful community, she came up with different chapters, and she would put everything together into a storyline. And she also did a lot of research for the ASMR book, and we made some really cool discoveries. But yeah, overall, it was just a very fun and amazing experience, a very amazing journey that I was able to take with her. I see her as a colleague and yet a really close friend as well. She feels like family, Julie Young. And yeah, if you want to know more about her, I would definitely check her out. The links are in the description box down below. So with that being said, and now that you know a little bit more about how we got to the point of actually writing a book, I would like to tell you a little bit about my side, and that is that I've always, since 2012, I've always wanted to write a book about ASMR. But the thing is, my writing in English, I never thought was good enough to write a whole book. So when Julie offered me to write a book about ASMR together with her, since she is from the US, I thought it was such an amazing opportunity that I really wanted to participate in. And that's what I did in the book. So with that being said, I would like to tell you a little bit more about the chapters that you can find in this book, so that you get a little bit better of an idea what we talk about. So it's split up in different parts, and then it has different subcategories which are numbered, and then it splits up in even more specific subtitles, or subcategories rather. So the first actual chapter is called ASMR Basics, and the things that you can find in this chapter are: what is ASMR? Things like the origins of the name, like how the ASM artists play a role in all of this. So the chapter is called Hooked on a Feeling. And then the second chapter in part 1 is ASMR and the Science of Sleep. So it goes deeper into the dream state, like the different states that you end up. And also like a little bit more into dreams and sleeping disorders, which might be interesting to many in case you have a sleeping disorder, because I know a lot of people do. So we tried to include as many things in the book as possible. Also a big part about the ASMR community and how to actually make your own videos with scripts of role plays, which I contributed quite a lot to. And yeah, so the third chapter in part 1 is Understanding Stress. Let's talk a little bit more about stress and how ASMR videos contribute to that. And then we have the second part, which also has 4 chapters, which is called The Origins of ASMR, which is very, very fascinating. It was really interesting to dive deeper into the origins of ASMR. And chapter 5 in part 2 is Hypnosis, the Power of Suggestion. And it's funny, but we discovered that ASMR is closer than hypnosis than you might think. And then chapter 6 in part 2 is Biofeedback, the Mind-Body Connection, which is very, very interesting, which has more to do with ASMR than I thought. And then chapter 7 is the ASMR community, which goes more into the media and the actual community. Lots of ASM artists are mentioned in this book as well. And then you get part 3, chapter 8, and part 3 is called Finding Your Triggers. Chapter 8 is what causes you tingles, or what causes you to tingle. And we actually made a pretty incredible discovery by doing a lot of research, and we actually discovered what ASMR is. Not what it gets triggered by, but we did discover what ASMR is. I'm not going to say anymore. And then chapter 9 is Visual Triggers, Just One Look, Visual Triggers. And that talks about how the visual triggers work, because ASMR is split up in different categories. And then number 10 is A Symphony of Sound. And 11 is the intimacy of an ASMR roleplay, where you will be able to find different information about the different roleplays that people do, why they do it, how they do it. So yeah, if you're interested in that, then that's definitely the chapter for you. And then we have part 4, Applying ASMR. And then chapter 12 is Everyday ASMR. Like it gives you examples of like everyday ASMR that you can experience around you. Yeah, a lot of interesting facts. And chapter 13 is Content Creation 101. So there you can find how to create your own content if you're looking into making ASMR videos yourself. And chapter 14 is Creating Your First Roleplay. And then 15 is ASMR equipment upgrades and editing software, which is more important to an ASMR video than you might think if you want to get into it. And then part 5, which is the final one, has chapter 16, ASMR community etiquette, and 17, Going Pro as an ASM artist, which goes a little bit deeper into how to be a good ASM artist, I guess, or not necessarily good, but how to become more professional. Because the reason why I don't want to say good is because good, in my opinion, is relative. Something that you might like, I might not like. So yeah, with that being said, there is a final part, which is the appendixes, and there you can find different things like the top 100 ASM artists, do-it-yourself roleplay props, those type of things, useful things for everyone. as well as the reader as the video content creator or the video content creator in the future if you would like to become one. So that was my my little informational video about this wonderful ASMR book. Julie and I are very excited about the book, and we've been looking forward to the moment to publish it for a long time now. And we're also a little bit nervous. Like, obviously, you never know how people are going to respond to it and if they'll like it. But if anything, I just want everyone to know that we try to make it with a lot of love, and we try to represent the ASMR community as much as possible, because in my opinion, without the ASMR community, there wouldn't be all this. So I would like to thank you guys very much for watching. For more information, please look in the description box down below. And I hope you're going to have a wonderful good night's sleep. And I hope to see you soon. Bye, everyone.